Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick sweep. He's not here yet. Chef Matt isn't here yet, but as you can see, you've got all the cabinetry over there. And this is where all the students are, right around this half circle. See all the knives for each student? Isn't that cool? Okay, so when does the school open?
The school is going to open in early January of this coming year, 2014. We've had a soft opening, December 13th it was, to kind of show off the space and get people acquainted with it.
It's so beautiful, dude.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And, okay, and how many students can take a class like at one time?
We have stations in here for 11.
Right.
In this main filming kitchen. This is also for filming, too. So we'll rent it out for filming. We'll be teaching classes here. We're teaching food classes to home chefs that want to increase their ability and knowledge. We'll be doing simplified classes to the most advanced. We're also teaching real chefs and doing certification classes for chefs to certify in certain types of Indian, Italian, from certain different regions.
No way!
So we're doing mixology classes. We'll be doing wine classes here. So we're very full functioning. I don't know if you shot that video yet, but people will get to see the rest of the facility. And in the rest of the facility, we also rent it out for events.
So my main question is this. Let's take somebody like me, who's just a regular Joe, but really desires to do this, okay? Mm-hmm. What do I need to do to get started taking classes here?
You're just going to have to get in contact with us. So the information, like you said, you're going to have it posted on your site, and hopefully we get a link over from your site to our site. Right. Like I said, you could be green in the gills, you could be someone that burns toast at home and can't,
Nice.
Or even
burn
cereal.
That's me, dude.
And we'll get you in here, and we go from just going from knife skills to simple meals. It's not all elegant, out of control. We're doing molecular gastronomy. We'll have liquid nitrogen dewars and stuff like that. And we'll be making, like beet caviar or champagne caviar. But we're also doing the simple. So we're trying to create a facility that can accommodate everyone.
Everybody for every event.
Yes.
Okay, and what are we making today?
We're going to do jambalaya.
Uh-huh. All right, so what's going in it today?
Okay, we're going to use, we're going to do a mix of some paprika, some cayenne pepper, some thyme, bay leaf, little gumbo filet, which is sassafras, Aleppo red chili, red Tabasco chilies, white ground pepper, sea salt, chicken stock bouillon, clam juice, Spanish olive oil, sherry wine, vegetable juice, fresh tomatoes, crushed tomato, parboiled rice, and that will give us the individual grains that we want. Nice. Red bell peppers. Red, yellow, orange, garlic, fresh onion, celery, and then salt, pepper, obviously, pork, chicken, smoked ham, prawns or little shrimp, andouille sausage, and then slab bacon. Alrighty, so Spanish olive oil first. We're going to turn our heat on. I want it nice, medium. Nice and warm. 3 tablespoons. Spanish olive oil. Do not use Italian. There's a reason we're using Spanish, and it's for the actual flavor. We'll take our bacon, and we're going to render it off. Alright, so we've got the perfect color. This is what you want. You push it any more, and what you're going to get is you're going to get burnt, bitter flavor. Now we're going to take that out. I'm going to set it to the side. Try to get some of the fat away from the system. Alright, so that's what your bacon should look like. We're going to pull it out. Set it aside for right now. Our pot, bring the heat down. Get the natural fond in there. Now we're going to start cooking off the produce. Go in first with the onion.
So there's a reason you're putting them in a certain order, right?
Yeah, they're going to break down in different levels.
So we're going to saute the onions.
Yes, we're going to sweat them out. Not cooking them all down. We're not trying to caramelize them. We're just trying to sweat them where they get almost translucent. Alrighty, so next batch in is the tricolor bell peppers. We're bringing all these guys to the swimming pool, basically, of goodness. We've got to bring up the heat a little bit, but not too much where you're going to burn that fond again. Remember, we don't want to burn that. Nice. But see, the vegetables are already pulling it off a little bit. Yep. It's going to build another, so we've got multiple layers of flavor. That's what we're trying to do, is add layer to layer to layer. So when you taste something, you taste all the different ingredients. You don't want a jambalaya or a chicken teriyaki dish to taste all just like teriyaki or jambalaya. Everything tastes like, you know, the spicy rice, and that's about it, and you've lost your... You need to have, when you're cooking food, develop flavors, and that's what makes eating more enjoyable. Okay, so we've built up the flavors. Now we're going to go in with our garlic and our celery.
I always thought celery took the longest to break down.
Oh, we don't want it to break down. We want different textures when we're eating this. We're not trying to have a bowl of mush.
Oh, so you do want a little bit of that firmness.
Definitely al dente.
Nice.
So now we're going to bring the heat down. Once you bring the garlic in, you've got to be very careful. It goes from great to bitter and horrible in a few seconds, really, if your heat's too hot. All right, so our next friend to this food party is going to be our chicken. All right, so with everything you cook, we layer seasoning also. So just a little bit of salt. You're not going to use all your salt from the recipe. We're going to take a little bit of black pepper, just enough to, once again, build another layer.
It's almost like you're the conductor of an orchestra.
Kind of, yeah.
You bring in the seasoning, you bring in the next meat, you bring in some more seasoning, and you keep layering this.
Yeah. You notice it's getting a little too hot, and you turn that heat down and it's still getting darkened up. You take some of your clam stock, and that'll bring the temperature down, or your chicken stock, or any other stock you're using. So now what we've done is we've pulled this plate down where it's not going to burn, or the pot down where we're not going to burn. Next in, my pork, diced up, minced. When you mince all these meats, we're going to want them pretty uniform in size. Pork.
And you're going to nestle that down too so you get it all brown.
Exactly, and we're going to make sure it separates out their individual pieces so you don't have clumps.
No, I just got a quick question. What is the history, I mean, where does jambalaya come from?
It's a mishmash of Creole food from the African slaves, the French that were down in New Orleans, Louisiana, you know, the Bayou area, and American.
Wow.
So we got a little mishmash of everything in the pot. Okay, so now you can see we're in good position right now. The colors are really nice. We're going to go in. We're going to add the rest of the friends to the party.
Nice.
So bacon back in. Cured smoked ham. Andouille. Can't make it without andouille.
Nice.
The last protein is going to be our shrimp, and that's not going to go back until the very end.
Got it.
So let's mix these bad boys up. It's starting to get a little hot now.
You find the urge to throw in liquid right now or not?
No.
Not even a splash to...
No. I've got enough fat that's going to come out of everything that's kind of...
Out of the sausage, huh?
Okay, so about 14 ounces, half a can of our crushed tomato. I use Cento. I love it. It's a great quality product. Okay, on the bottom, you see the spawn starting again. So I put this in, and I'm going to try to get it to caramelize those sugars in the tomato itself, take away the acidity. So we're going to develop the flavor on the actual tomato, crushed tomato now. Okay, so bay leaf comes in. Leave it whole, don't break it up. For the bay leaf, we're going to throw in all our other spices, and what I do is I just kind of mix it together so it's not all in one area. It's kind of more uniform, you know. And then the other trick is with spice seasoning, always the higher away you are, the less concentrated in one area it's going to be in your dish, so you're not going to over season one area. That in.
Okay, so let's say I got viewers in Germany that can't buy parboiled rice. What should they do?
Long grain.
Just use long grain?
Exactly. What I do is with long grain, I'll take it, put it in a colander or a strainer, you know, a mesh sieve, and rinse it through water until the water's coming through clear. What you try, parboiled, all it's doing is taking away excess starch so that you get individual grains of rice.
That's it.
Instead of that like porridgey mush that some rice becomes. That's because you didn't take the starch out. Rice. Boom. Mix this bad boy up.
And how long do you
Just a couple minutes, and I'm going to start adding the other stuff. See our texture, everything we've got. I'm not trying to put just infused enough flavor into that rice now. Now we go with our chicken stock. Give it a stir. We're going to increase our heat. We want to bring this to a boil. And add some of our clam juice in to add another level of flavor. And our vegetable, 100% vegetable juice.
And that's spicy vegetable juice.
Spicy, because we want to add another level of spice.
Yeah, baby. I love spicy vegetable
Okay,
juice.
so vegetable juice, we're going to do 1 cup for right now. And we'll check it again.
And then all those flavors are just simmering and getting it on.
Exactly, they're dancing up the party.
Yeah, baby.
Everything's mixed in. It's coming back to a boil again. See the little boiling on the end? On the sides of the dish. So what we do is we go immediately to the lowest simmer you can get on your stove. Cover it. Set your timer for 20 minutes. Don't peek.
Really?
Do not open, do not stir, do not do anything. Lowest simmer you can get. Seal it shut. That's the biggest mistake everyone makes with rice. Once you set it, you forget it. And that's it. And it always comes out perfect. This is, I've tried and true, tested, perfect way to make rice. Here's our tomatoes for finishing at the end of the dish. We're not going to actually cook these.
Right.
I'm going to throw them in as a garnish on top. Give it a little fresh flavor. What I like to do with all tomato, I'm going to take that extra moisture, I'm going to take a little sea salt on it and just let it sit, and that'll draw out the moisture. So you get the pulp and the flavor without all the juice and the sloppiness of it.
Do we need to look?
Yeah, just 1 sec.
Hurry.
Patience, patience.
No. I want to.
Patience, grasshopper.
It's heaven. Oh, that rice is perfect, dude. Okay, dude. So we ready to do a tasting?
Yeah, definitely. It's done. What do you think? It looks pretty stuff, huh?
I think it's gorgeous.
See the, just the, like I said once again, this is how you want it, the texture. It's not soupy, but you see how the rice is all individual? You know, even it doesn't stick to the food, so you're going to get bites of everything. You're going to taste all the different layers. The fresh, cool tomato, you can put some, add some coriander, cilantro, you know, dice it up real fine, or some fresh flat leaf parsley a little bit, and that'll give you a herbaceous flavor.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
I don't know how you eat with that beard. That's crazy. There's a technique to it too.
A little prawn, a little chicken, a little ham. I know I made it, but
I know you made it too.
I'll put it against anyone's.
Against anyone's?
Oh,
yeah? Okay, you ready? Here we go. You know what? It's spicy too. I love it. Good
It's
heat.
not overwhelming. It's not like it burns the front of your tongue. It's You know, it comes up on the back end a little bit the way it
rice
should
is perfect.
be.
Yeah, and the rice is perfect. You're right. And I'm going to keep eating because it's so good. Wow.
Glad you liked it.
Wow.
Thanks
All
for
right.
coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, dude.
Anytime. You guys are always welcome.
I got the information down below. You guys want to learn how to cook this, other dishes, you want knife skills, you're a beginner, you're a pro, you need a place to film your show, whatever it is, just contact him. And I just thank the school for letting us come in and film. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.